Good evening, folks. Moose soup, maple syrup. We never know when we're coming on or what we're doing, but here we are. Here I am. Oh. Don't really have anything to talk about, no topics or anything, so we're just going to bust out some weed and we're going to smoke some bowls. We're going to talk about the strains I'm smoking and we're going to hang out. That is about it. First, we're going to start our night off with a micro dose of Avery's 0.24s. These came from our buddy. We all know who our buddy is. We're going to do that, get that started, and yeah. It says mild, right? So, be mild. Oh, I just got a YouTube notification that I'm on live. Thumbs up. Done and done. Down the hatch. So first bowl I'll start off with is Primal Punch number 6. This came from our buddy the Major. Shit is delicious. It's got a nice fresh fruit kind of smell to it, like banana peels almost. You cut it open, it's got like a bit of kind of florally, but just mainly it's banana-ish. Like it's got true banana terps to it, man. It's kind of neat. I've heard people talk about it before, but never really experienced it. But we got the stuff there. Hey, what's going on? Noof, Kingfisher, J. Patrick. Let's do it. I just did a little 1/4 gram dose of some Avery mushrooms there. So if anyone else has some kicking around, get them into you. We're just cutting up, Primal Punch number 6 here. We're going to get a little bowl going. It was my daughter's last soccer game tonight, so that was all right. Got out with the fam and watched that. Headed off to do some camping this weekend. So we got 2 nights at a provincial park just down the road. So that should be all right. Get some canoeing and stuff going. Be able to take care of some of that stuff. Local grow guy, what's up? Yeah, left me all alone flying solo. Fucking, it's all good. Nice to just hang out. Sometimes Caribou, he's busy, I think, with work or something. I don't know. We've both been pretty busy lately on the Thursday. Like, we fired this show up a few months ago. We weren't doing anything on Thursdays, and then slowly our Thursdays became full of stuff. But oh well. So, bottoms up here on a bong number 1. This is Primal Punch number 6. Man, I've been doing that ball vape for a long time, so combusting is there's no real flavor in there. Bro Brando, what's up, buddy? When you put the flame to the, I might have to. I'm gonna plug in. You really want to experience the terps, folks, you got to do it certain ways. And the way we got to do it this evening is the ball vape, because that bong was nice. Don't get me wrong. We got to leave some blast off it. Kind of looking for a different taste. Looking for a different taste. I don't know what it is about bowls lately, but they're just that combustion just takes away from me. J5, what's up, brother? Nice to see everybody in here. Glad to be hanging out with my friends. Had a little time off lately to reflect and such, and this Canna fan, man, I tell you, you guys are awesome. $4.99. Yeah, don't underestimate the power of this little holder. If you lose that thing, your ball vape becomes pretty fucking useless. Not useless, but dangerous, I guess would be a better way to put it. Then you just got a fucking wand of hot metal waving around. Pinkies up, you know it. So we're gonna pinkies up on that Primal Punch too. I want to try to experience a little flavor out of that. And plus, I don't have a Bic lighter down here. I've only got a torch. So that roasts it up pretty good. Gets it roasting pretty good. Let's see if we got roots on the ham zats here. I've been trying to. Oh yeah, they're starting to fish going up a little bit. There we go. This is a garlic animal cross. Garlic cookies times animal cookies. This is the only place it's alive. My friend made it, and he only got one seed after he did a reversal and shit, and that's all he ended up with. Oh, well, we got another roots on the other one there too. So, hey, we might have some clones that live on. That's nice. That's nice. Garlic cookies always has roots. Oh yeah, like garlic cookies is ridiculous. Roots of a champ. What about Primal Punch? Come on, Primal Punch. Oh yeah, boy. Look at that. The root sticking off that one there. That's perfect. Those are the cuts that I had given to me. So this Primal Punch I'm roasting up right now in the bong and the ball vape. That's this cut here. Yes, so far just that one little one, but hey, it's roots, man. It's roots. Great Food's got roots. We all got roots. Rooty toot toot. Fuck yeah. Now, I don't know if you guys have never used an arrow cloner before, man. Fucking gross. Scaring the shit out of you. That shit happens, man. That shit'll happen. I haven't been grouse hunting in a while. I should really go. Oh, I got no videos. I may have messed up, guys, and don't have any of the videos here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I screwed up. Don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. Oh well. We can't do a dab frog without the dab frog. Oh, I think where the heck do I? Hold on, guys. I can figure this out. Just bear with me, just one quick second. Maybe not. Yeah, we might be toast. Nope. Nah, I found him. I think it's this one. Do it, pinks up. Way better than the bong. Way better than the bong. That's tasty. Tasty McGee's. All right. So we've got Boot Camp South kicking off here, I believe, 2 weeks. I think that the actual date is 2 weeks from today is when everyone's going to be showing up. Hey, aloha. And man, am I ever jealous. We've watched it happen a couple times now. This will be the third annual. So pretty sweet that the community jives enough. You know, they get along well, and usually if you're going to do something like this, you'll meet up, it'll fizzle out if no, you know, it's not going to work kind of deal. This is number 3, so pretty special that the crews come together to make this happen. And, you know, we had the first annual up here, but you know, we gotta try to make sure that it happens again in the same capacity. Try to keep the 2 events similar in nature, so that they can be, you know, from the same place. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah. So Primal Punch number 6 in the vape was delicious. I'm vaping it on the fucking screen. That's no fun, folks. I just dipped my screen into the trash can. What the hell? I'm getting tired of that. Primal Punch number 6. Let's try something else now. Let's try. What do we got here? Nakatomi Plaza number 2. Try that out. Fuck, I was outside looking at the ladies today, man. They were nice. They're actually setting the true flower sets now. You know, it's not just the stretch. I don't know if it's going to be over. Some strains like to continue to grow while they flower. But this one, this year right now, this time, it looks like most plants are done doing that kind of stretch. Oh, excuse me. Setting themselves up for production now. Pretty nice. Pretty nice stuff. That's Magpie's work again. But yeah, sitting out there today, just looking at everything. It's like, oh yeah, fuck it. We're gonna have a good run again this year. Should be a good run. It's that the trimming I do. You got to get it done. That big hack off, get all the legs shaved right up. It works though, because then it's like the plants didn't even notice, and then you don't got to deal with all that like mold and mildew and all that blocked off area, all that stuff, man. So it's zen out there right now. I'm able to sit out there in my chair and you know, light a spliff, look around, check things out. So yeah, it's good that way. 2 cents. So glad we get the chat together, all the boys and girls in there shooting the shit. Just 1 second, someone's downstairs. Oh, you're actually doing the laundry? I told you to do. Amazing. Weird. Kid's actually doing chores I told him to do. Anyways, this is going to be brutal on our lungs, this show tonight. Pinky up. What's that? Yes. That one as well. It's tasty, but a little hot. It was at $4.99 for that first one, so brought it down to $4.70 something. Let's see what happens there. A little rough up at that 500. And yeah, for Booth North next year, any of you guys that were here or anyone that wants to attend next year, there is we do have a tab in the Discord for Booth Camp North. It was intended for this year's event. We can carry on in that chat room for ideas and stuff for next year. So if you're not part of our Discord, sign up. I don't have any of the links in here tonight or anything, but they will be on one of our future shows. And yeah, join the Discord. We hang out in there quite often. That's where a lot of the planning and stuff goes on. I bet you the Booth South guys are all in there right now, shooting shit about what food they're bringing and all that good stuff. They're having a slight competition this year. I don't know if they've done it in the years past, other than just a friendly thing, but they're actually structuring it this year, which would be nice. I don't know. I haven't seen anything, so I can't make a judgment call, but a little bit of friendly fire. Fucking yeah, it's gonna be fun stuff. Cheers, Dags. What's up, brother? Welcome to the fucking show. We're just blowing our brains out tonight. That's all we're gonna do. Right on, Jay Patrick. I like to hear that. I did Lost Coast about 3 weeks ago. I did a sulfur about a week ago. There's still quite a bit of residue on the plant from the sulfur. You can see like the dust after all the evaporation and everything. So I'm not ready to put any oil on it yet. And the buds have not developed anywhere at all, really. So like I'm still in the window where I can spray an oil, but it's getting tight. I'd like to see. Excuse me, sorry, I'm yawning so much. What I'd like to see is that sulfur dust get washed off with some rain, or I guess I could go and do it with the hose, so that I can apply another Lost Coast. And I also want to apply this right here. The BTK. But the problem with this is not really, you can't apply it on flowers, and the problem is the bug isn't really around right now. So I don't know how much effect it's going to have. Yeah, so I bought this, but then I don't really know how to apply it properly. So, Bacillus thuringiensis, subspecies Kerstaki. But yeah, see, the problem with this is, yeah, you can't apply it on the flowers. So it's like, yeah, I don't know what I could do. Maybe once the flowers develop, I can selectively spray the foliage just so that any bugs that do come around get affected. But yeah, it's hard to say. I think it just kills the caterpillar after it's alive and eating, so it's probably not the best thing for that, like budworms or whatever. I don't know what a safe, effective way to get the budworms away would be. Like, because yeah, once they're bud, it's like netting is kind of the only thing. I don't have enough damage to really worry about it. Like, I've gotten away for years and not had major damage. So, yeah. BT in the evening after the bees go home, please. Yeah, see, there you go. Probably don't want to do it just with a comment like that. That kind of steers me away from it. I picked it up, but I've never even used it. It's like 2 years old. from. It's got best before date. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that those caterpillars, man, I tell you, pain in the dick. But okay, yeah, that's a good point, Noof. Get them while they're before they even land. But I've never had like I've had budworms, but like never to the point of like, oh my god, my crop's ruined. So 1.5 pound per plant average. Fuck yeah, that'll be a good harvest if I go by them numbers. How tall are your plants, J. Patrick? I was out there today. Mine, I've got some. One BAM is 8-footer. The Hawaiian's 7 and a bit, probably. Got a couple 5s. Everything's 5, in between 5 and 8 feet. Working good though. Nice garden this year. Nice garden. Kind of like almost the less I pay attention, not the less I pay attention to it, but the less I get finicky with it, the more I just kind of naturally let it run its course. Then it's like, works really well. I didn't do fuck all of those plants, man, until booth camp or the week after. Cheers, dog. Sorry I'm kind of boring tonight, folks. Don't got much on the plate right now. I'm just hanging in the garden a little bit. My mind's kind of preoccupied. I got camping tomorrow. 2 nights of camping with the family. That's going to be awesome. Me, Candace, and 2 kids. Looking forward to that. Got some marshmallows to roast, and hot dogs and burgers. All that good stuff. We'll do some hiking and it's nice to Spartan pukes up at 7.5. Yeah, did the BAM number 3 ever reach to the stars, man? Holy crap. The other ones like bushed out the whole lot of like the whole plant kind of grew a little bit, and then the number 3 just like it was bulbous and then a couple tops from the top. So now you can just definitely see like the plant didn't grow itself, but about 8 of the mains went up another foot. So it's kind of neat looking. That. Got some a lot of my seedlings and stuff are doing good. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm gonna keep it a short one tonight. We'll only go for an hour, but so some of these we got. Oh, stinks man. Nice getting up there, anyways. Limo. That is a Ghost Beach. I popped 3 Ghost Beach autoflowers, 3 cherry or Mahalo Mama times drop cherries, and 3 grape boolies, which is Ghost Beach times grape boolies. We got some of the clones that we got from Magpie. They've been in the dirt for, I don't know, a week or so now. We got the orange blueberry gelato or blueberry orange gelato. That's looking half decently healthy. The Trinity's back there. I can't really reach it, so yeah. Doing well. Look, put some fish poop on there today, and you can tell. Look at that. Yeah, you have to get these other clones rooted and planted or something. Get this cloner unplugged and moved along. Chug a lug lug. Paging green free. It's funny because every time you do that, it kind of works. All right, so what flavor are we getting into next here, folks? Sorry about that. Let's try. RCC times SC16. I never did think. I don't think I ever did really find out what the RCT was. I think we asked, Magpie when he was on here one time, and then I never wrote it down and I forgot. So I was kind of trying to think what it could be like. What's an RCC strain, everybody? Like RC Cola. Oh, geez. That's funk. Funk monkey. RCC. I love it there. So many different terps. Paging cheap. Oh, you guys are fucking funny. Hey, we're up to 19 people. Hey, cheers to all 19 of us. Thanks for joining me. Keeping us a little stoner. Roasted coffee strain. Breakneck Harry, what's up? Buddy, it seems it's a new name to me. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening, where we just this show is just usually me and Caribou rambling on about not too much. Just a place to hang out on a Thursday evening. Tonight I'm just gonna rifle through a bunch of different strains in my ball vape here and enjoy every second of it. Here's pinkies up, guys. This one is the RCC times SC16. The SC is, I always want to say space cheese, but it's not space cheese. There's cheese star, roll cheese. Fuck, I forget what that one is too. It might be space cheese. I'm either gonna start writing these down or stop talking about them. One of the two. I don't remember shit. 470. Here we go. That's at 470. Yeah, that tastes a little better than $4.99. I'm still getting a little bit of that. Let's try another 5 degrees down a little bit. 465. See what that does to our taste buds. I'm gonna smoke another bit of that because that's tasty as all fuck. So wait a couple minutes, man. We'll get into that. Roberts Creek Congo. Root beer Coca-Cola. That's funny that you say that. Root beer Coca-Cola. A Dutch Blooms pack that sounds like that. It's gonna be fucking damn near impossible to find in this mess. Oh. Do I want to dump this out again and look through it? I do want to, but am I going to? I know it's a black one, and there's not many black packs in here, so. That's gonna drive me nuts now. Oh, exchange packs here. Continue for daily. Thanks again, Shane, for that love. Jordan of the Islands. I got all the good stuff in here. OJ Neutral. Yeah. I'm not gonna. Took me a little minute to get these all packed in there. I'm not gonna unpack that. But I have a root beer. I want to say root beer freeze times Coca-Cola is what it is. I know that's what it is. Yeah, yummy nonetheless. Smoking Blue Dream, eh? Crunch cotton candy. That all sounds good though. Oh, I did get pretty ripped off that. Wee. Couldn't find the pack I want to show you, but well, fuck it. Oh, Magpie in the house. Magpie, what is RCC? I just smoked it. It tastes good. What is it? Maybe I just put that gin in here. This is what was written on the bag. RCC times SC16. Oh. And I'm gonna get my fucking Sharpie out and write this down. Robert's say hey, was this? I was right with the space cheese, and who was the fucking Roberts Creek Congo guy? That was Midwest. Fucking not bad. You guys got it. There we go. See, okay, what space cheese? I fucking keep asking. I was saying shit. I keep asking them, and then I fucking just keep forgetting. Always makes for a good time. Okay, so next, okay, some of Colton's. The chocolate peaches times Daryl strawberry. Sorry about that, folks. Family calls. Yeah, so next we're going to try chocolate peaches times Daryl strawberry. But first, we got to get through the last little bit of this. Roberts Creek Congo times Space Cheese 16. That is a full bowl. This is going to wreck me. I'm already fucking wrecked. But, oh well. We're just rocking a random Thursday here, smoking fucking down. But Space Cheese is just the best. Fuck yeah. Well, I'm over here enjoying it. It works. At 465. Let's rock it out. Join you, folks. Oh yeah, we're oh yeah. What's up, big word? Hey, Caribou, what's up, buddy? Okay. I just got that flavor. I've come down out of the range where I'm not getting that burnt taste anymore. That was like literally that taste I can associate with Fresh Harvest. Like that really bright. Oh man, that's good. Bet you I can even go down another few degrees. We were at 465. We'll go to 460. See what that does. Damn kids, eh? Oof, Colton, you did such a good job. Oh, smell that. Funkalicious. This is going to be wicked in the Volvate. Can't wait. Oh, look at that. Look at the mullet. Oh, fuck. Just smoking. Excessive amounts of cannabis.
Dude, I was all worried. I was like, shit, I'm doing it again 2 weeks in a row. I was like, I figured you'd, like, if you had fired up today, that you would already be done by now.
No.
And then, you know, it was like, fuck yeah, everyone's still here. How's everyone doing?
See, they seem to be doing all right.
I like it. I like it. Cheers, doctor. Cheers, big word.
The gang is there.
Oh, I got stuck in a precarious position. I had to go to this dispo and buy an ounce of travel weed because the stuff I found locally that I could perhaps get at the non-dispensary wasn't up to snuff.
What's that?
So I bought an ounce of Legendary Kush from Freedom Cannabis, and let's see if this is any good or not. Typical tiny-ish nugs.
Be right back.
Getting worse. I'll talk for a bit while you have a break. We'll give this a bit of a shot in the grinder and see how it goes. So, you know how it is when you friggin' buy a bag of weed and all of a sudden it just like seems like it disappeared because you were having a good time. And when you're having a good time, the joints, they just seem to go back kind of like water, right? You know, just like when you're drinking beer, you know, something like that. You know, the more you have, the easier they go back. So tomorrow commences the almighty great and wonderful Dad and Abby Metallica weekend here, where we're gonna get up. Right now we're at my parents' place. I'm hanging out on the deck. We're gonna get ready to roll this fucking fatty with y'all. And I went to work today and did all that. The family's sitting here waiting for me, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wake up at whatever ridiculous time I do. And that's when we're gonna head towards. First off is gonna be in Hinton, Alberta, because that's where we're gonna drop the oldest daughter off and Ashley, my very much better half. And they're gonna hang out there for the weekend because Ashley's sister just had a baby. I don't even think it was 2 months ago yet, and you know she hasn't met the baby yet. So they, you know how women are with the hormones, just start freaking going batshit when there's new babies around. So instead of coming and hanging out and watching Metallica with me and Colton, Ashley's gonna stay there. So this is gonna be exciting. So tomorrow we're driving to Edmonton. We're gonna get there. We're gonna rock out to Wolfgang Van Halen, little Pantera celebration for the greatest Pantera cover band you're ever gonna see, in my opinion. I have a hard time calling it Pantera, even though I've got absolutely nothing but love for the guys that are filling in for Vinny and Dime. It's not without them. And then after you got Metallica, right? Saturday night, I'm gonna take my daughter to go see Marilyn Manson in Calgary at the Grey Eagle, which is actually been there once before, and it is one of my favorite venues. Just because trying to fill the weekend in as much as humanly possible. And then on Sunday, we're gonna go back. We're gonna pick Colton up, and we're gonna go back up to Edmonton. We're gonna catch Ice Nine Kills, Five Finger Death Punch, and Metallica for the second night of Metallica. I'm really looking forward to it. I've never had the pleasure of meeting Colton, looking him in the eye, shaking his hand. I'm still old school. I'm very big on being able to look you in the eyes, and chew the fat, so to speak, shoot the shit. The power of a handshake. I'm really big on that kind of stuff. And I've been working with that dude for years at this point, like over 3 years, I believe. And it's, I've never had the pleasure of actually meeting him. So I'm really excited about that. Now, here's another cool one. So, well, it's not so cool. So, since my old lady is unable to, she would prefer to hang out at her sister. She is willing, she is able, if need be, but she'd rather be at her sister's than come see Metallica on night two. So we got an extra ticket. So I'm just like, shit. You know what, Colton? We should bring your oldest daughter. She's about the same age as my daughter, and my kid's a pro at this point. I think Metallica would be a fucking phenomenal. A Metallica stadium show would be a phenomenal first concert. So we're trying to get that into action, and Colton and I. That's the plan we're trying to work. We'll see if it ends up working that way. And I think it would be so fucking cool to watch Abigail and his daughter just rock out. It's I'm in a privileged position where I'm fortunate enough that I've taken a lot of people, especially kids, to their first concerts at this point. And I absolutely love it because they kind of all go sort of the same. When the band, you get there, right? The stage is set up and you get people filling in slowly until after opening band comes on. But then when the opening band comes on, they go, "Oh, it's loud. Okay, I've never experienced this." And you hear the bass from the drums and hitting you in the chest, and sometimes you get a little bit of a hard time breathing and stuff like that. But they never really know what to expect. And so the first band, they're usually just kind of feeling it out. Oh, what is this kind of thing? And then when they, maybe the next band comes on and they'll actually play a song that the kids know, and you just see their faces light up. Oh, I know that song. It's just, it's cool. So hopefully we get to have that with Colt and the daughter here on Sunday. Looking forward to that one. Fuck yeah. How's G-Bay?
I'm doing good. Getting into some whole bunch of different strains here. Didn't really have anything to fucking talk about, so I was like, I know what I can do. I can just rifle through a bunch of strains, keep hitting the dab frog. And it seemed to be working for the most part. Working on me, that's for sure.
This thing freaking rolled up. I think it's going to be one of those. It's going to be a funny looking joint by the time I'm done twisting this. Fingers don't quite want them. So I'm off work now till next Wednesday, which is always exciting. And you know how it is. The last day of work before you go for holidays or a long weekend is always so fucking excruciating. It's like nothing interesting ever happens or exciting happens to help speed the day up. It's just like dull, dreary drudgery. Please, can we make this go by faster? And we couldn't. And then to make it even better, I've been up since midnight last night. And just because I went to bed, I was sleeping by 6 p.m. yesterday. I got home just like dead tired, was almost falling asleep on my way home from work, falling asleep at the wheel just about. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, someone just sent me a text message. I'm like, I was talking. I've been squirreled.
Yeah, fucking. Where are you, bud? Come back.
Shout out to Russ, who that was. He's, I think he was just asking me to either if I want to buy or sell a Metallica ticket for Friday night. I'll get to him after we're done. Right now, I want to smoke a joint with all you and get I'll bake with my homies.
I've been ball vaping down. I started at 499 degrees. I'm down to 460 now.
I don't think he knows it yet, but I'm bringing my ball vape to Colton's place.
Nice. Yeah, I always figured if I ever put mine up, if I ever stop using it, I'll send it to him. But I currently still use it. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I love it. I don't have a lighter. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? I could take you with me. Here, on my phone, not my. Oh, look, and I found a lighter right away.
No better time to hit the dab frog then. Pinkies up, folks.
My meth head sister just showed up, so this could make for some really good viewing, guys. Oh, hey, Boo Kitty. Didn't even see that. Here, got it. Is like the most chillest, most laid back cat ever.
Those are the good cannons.
Cheers, bro. So
I miss having a cat. Like I have dogs now, and I've had dogs for the last 8 years, I guess. But like, I miss a good cat. But I had a couple that like turned me off. Like there's little prick cats, or fat old snobby fucking cats. Like I guess the same with dogs, but they're so far and few between compared to cats that cats just seem like it's not just a stereotype. You know what I mean?
Well, I find like cats are totally like cats and dogs, sorry, are like the yin and yang of animals because they're so polar opposite and yet they're both equally lovable in their own ways. So I can go somewhere and find a little bit better. Oh shit! You know what? There's a pot plant right here. Let's flip the screen so you guys can see it.
A volunteer?
No, it's a frequency shift I put in here. Well, let me get it's light as shit too. Yep, because Dad doesn't water it. See, he tells me that he waters things, but I'm starting to know better. There you go. Okay. That's the right button. Yeah, this is a frequency shift from Ross to Jeff, and it is desperately fucking thirsty. Like, well, if I give him shit like, why aren't you watering the plants, Dad? He'll probably, I just did yesterday. I'm like, no, you didn't. And if you did, you need to do it better. That used to be from Grapple Fritters. You know what's something funny, G-Bay? I cut those Grapple Fritters when I was out here about, I want to say a week and a half ago. And right before I left, I hung them up on the deck thinking that my dad would be inclined to just water the peppers too. To maybe like bring them downstairs into the area we usually use for drying. And he didn't. He left them out here and they're still wet to the point where you couldn't smoke them if you wanted to because it's been so humid out here.
Hey, if they're not moldy, man, get them indoors.
Oh, yeah, I must have brought the other one downstairs. I was going to show it to you guys. Let's go on a tour. There's Kitty.
Yeah, I guess my fan's kind of loud. Oh, did we lose them? Oh, no. We're doing something.
I even shut the internet off so I can walk around, look at some plants. Holy shit, look at the size of that fucking slug. Where's the salt gun when I need it? Bust out this fence. Okay. Make you guys sick with all the spins and stuff going on. So right off the bat, over here, I see that Grapple Fritter fucking hedge. Or Grapple Fritter Black Widow, I should say. It's Thunder Dan's. Looking happy. She needs some where you know how you tell your kids stuff and it goes in one ear and out the other? Kind of like talking to my dad about gardening sometimes. When you tell him you got to maintenance the plants as well. Apparently he's trying to dig up some stumps now. That's really exciting. Potatoes. I think he was digging up potatoes earlier today. So these are 3 BAMs. That's the pheno that I like tried and had around for a bit now. Enjoy it. Got a bigger one up front I'll take you to. The corns, they ain't doing shit. This is a different BAM that will be an absolute fucking beast. I need to actually, I wish I wasn't leaving so early in the morning. Like if I had tomorrow off too, I would do a big diesel on that one. That's a frequency shift. Not that big really. But the one on this thing, it's like just about fucking fall to my wrist, that one. Okay, let's go look at the BAM. No, let's look at Pure Widow. Horse fudge. So this thing's gotta be, I don't know, a little over 6 feet at this point. It actually seems like it stopped growing, so maybe That's interesting because they should be getting into kind of stretch mode, you'd think. But I don't think it's any taller than it was really when I was here a couple weeks ago. Here's Fluff's Bam up here. My number one pheno, my keeper that I love. He's a little bit more evil. I don't know if you guys can tell. I could tell it worked on semi-recent. Love that. Still just kicking it. The old man's got some 1.5 inch pipe up here trying to figure out some kind of irrigation system. Kind of, I think he said gravity fed. Here is my Durban Affy. I got clones of this at home that have already got roots in them. And so we're excited for that. Hopefully this turns into something good. I've not tried that. Those are just, I flipped those earlier this year in solo cups and then re-vegged them. And this is what you're looking at now. And the clones I got are starting to re-veg. So these will be some poor fucking traumatized plants by the time they're all said and done. These are more frequency shift. Shout out to Ross, to Jeff, Irie Genetics. Hell yeah. And we got some neglected plants that are like over there. You can probably kind of see that one kind of standing up under, and I don't want to show them to you. They make me sad when I look at them.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, I think this is the kind of, so we did a lot of putting plants in different parts of the garden that just weren't going to make it, and this is that. It's interesting. Look at how so like purple and everything else is, but it's not a half plant.
Like you're breaking up pretty bad there.
Demolition site right there. That trailer chassis right there used to be a shitty old fucking travel trailer, and that's what's left of the travel trailer. Get that out of here at some point in time, I guess. So that's my garden tour. Hope y'all liked it.
There you go. Heck yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, down over here in Ontario, it's pitch black already, so there will be no garden tour. I showed a seedling earlier. That's kind of works. What are you doing in here? Dog's up to no good.
Sorry, what was that?
Said my dogs are up to no good. Lurking. I asked my kid 3 times to keep the dogs upstairs, but you know, whatever.
Anytime you task the kids with something, so it turned into one of those I should have known better experiences.
Every time I look, I'm like, was I that bad? Yeah, it probably was worse. Definitely was worse, probably.
On the bright side, I don't think I have anything going on next Thursday, so there shouldn't be any reason I can't be here on time. Cheers, Colton. How you doing, my man?
Hey,
see you here in a couple days.
I'm vaping some of that Darryl strawberry shit. It's fucking delicious. Funky. Have you smoked some of it, Caribou?
I've smoked something with Darryl strawberry in it from him, I believe.
Darryl strawberry sounds
familiar.
Chocolate peaches.
Just watching my dad walk into a glass door. That was awesome.
No, it's got a real good funk to it.
Thank you.
It was good. My dad's got like a handful of like cut up pork chop or something like that he was gonna feed to one of the dogs that he was looking for as like a treat. He comes out to fucking open the sliding door or whatever, come out onto the porch, walks right into the sliding door, just like fucking dog. Old people are funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that smells good. Oof.
The one that Colton sent me that I really liked was the Daryl Strawberry by Chocolate Peaches.
That's what I got. This is the one right here. It's funky. Good job on that, Colt.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? Is that like his cross or?
I don't think so. I'm not sure where he got it. He's
Colt
in the chat.
answers. You're Canadian. Fucking get on here. There's a fucking mosquito flying around too, motherfucker. Feeling I'm getting my blood by the end of the night.
Someone dropping trees in the next yard over.
Right now they are?
Yeah. Hear the chainsaw out there buzzing away. And you just hear it go fucking crashing through a bunch of other trees.
Yeah, I guess homesteaders and stuff, or people just with lots, got to get good on those fucking things.
Wow. Running a chainsaw living in northern BC or BC in general it's a good skill to have. It's really cool. The funny thing I see that always makes me laugh though is it seems like we see this all the time is everybody that has ever owned a chainsaw and successfully dropped a tree for firewood seems to think that makes them a certified faller. And it's just one of those funny things. It's kind of like I own a hammer, so now I'm a carpenter. Doesn't quite work that way.
Elevated Exotics, that's where it came from. Yeah, it's real quick. It's got a different flavor profile, man. Like I've been like, wow, that's different. I haven't had anything like that really lately, but
Yeah, it's fun stuff. Cheers, noob.
I was
Cheers,
freaking tired. Holy
cheers.
moly.
What else we got?
Camping this weekend with the fam, that's going to be a blast, man. Every year.
They did. I'll like it.
Yeah, 2 nights. In local provincial park. We might even try 3 nights, really. See what happens.
I'll be car camping with the kid tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday night. 3 nights.
What are you talking about? A FluxCore 110, J. Patrick? What are you gonna will with that? A fucking pop can? I've tried those like real cheesy, chintzy fucking welders. Most of the stuff. Get your nose out of the garbage, and I will take it out of there for you. Thank you. This dog, man, she just causes trouble. She pulled a toilet paper roll out of the garbage like 3 times today. For no other reason I can't see other than to take it out of there and put it back on the floor. Like, what the fuck? Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I could imagine the funk on it. Colton's talking about, man, as it goes longer, it changes. That's so neat with the cannabis plant. That, like, you can sort of throttle down your experience at harvest time. You know, early chop can mean, you know, affects you this way, and the later you go, usually it's more, you know, nighttime kind of stuff. I wish I had that option. Like, that's why like autoflowers intrigue me. I know I catch a lot of shit for it, but if I can eventually make a cross that'll yield weight and flower like the start of August or earlier, because then I'll be harvesting late September, where I'm kind of not really worrying about all that rain and cold and shittiness. So what usually happens is like around Halloween, it's so damn cold and damp that there's mildew, man. That's it.
Next summer you should just try a bunch of autoflowers. Like try a few different waves of autoflowers. Like start one earlier, not like to have them so you'll have some that'll finish, like late August, late July, in around there, and just see if they'll work out for you. I was over at Joel Scott's yesterday hanging out for a bit, and he's got a few autos outside. The one that's like fucking thing's got to be close to 5 feet tall, at least 4.5, I would say. And it's like it I don't know how far along it is, but if the way it is right now, if to say that thing's about 4 or 5 weeks, equivalent of a 4 or 5 week strain, if that far into bloom, and say it was a 10 weeker to fill out, that would be donkey dicks on every fucking arm on that thing. Like, you might not get like fucking a pound off it, like you might probably do with your with like big outdoor plants like you got going on in your garden now. But I'd be willing to he gets over a QP off of it if it fills out right, which is, that's not bad for a fucking, well, for an outdoor plant, I guess it is, but
Yeah. Knock on wood, I haven't had many issues this year. Like I've had a couple branches break. And it's not really due to plant structure, it's due to plant size. Like when we start these things and when there's fucking snow on the ground and veg them out to gigantic size and then already put them outdoors and they're already 3 feet tall or more. They get gigantic. They're just not, it's not built for that kind of shit. So I have a couple that are tied up and this and that, but whatever. We'll see what happens come, 6 weeks into flower when it's done making its size. It's time to just bulk up at that point, really. Oh, it's always awesome time of the year.
button for that. You don't want to hear that.
Fucking stone now. I think I've had 6, 1 or 2 bowls, and then 3 of these things.
So I just had an interesting experience on the way home. And Ash and we stopped in at an old friend of mine. Like, she used to be one of my very best friends in life. Probably not quite 20 years ago, like more than 16, less than 20, call it 18, somewhere in around there. Stopped in with her and her husband, joined there, right? It's always good to see. And her sister, who is an equally as good friend of mine back in the same timeline, was also over there with their kids. So it's all forget on seeing all these people I haven't hung out with in fucking years. And then we go to the dispensary, and because at this point we realized we're gonna have to buy some weed from a dispensary and to get for travel weed and stuff like that. And I'm sitting in there, and there's this old lady fucking sitting in the dispensary getting whatever it is she's buying. And I'm like, I fucking know her. Who the hell is that? It's like when for a fact that person, and it's not a bad vibe you're getting, but you can't for the life of you. Like, who the hell? Who the hell? And we were done shortly after she was, and we're walking over to the car, she's getting hers, and it fucking clicks in. Oh, that's fucking Heather, my buddy's from high school's mom. And like the way that one worked, like her son Justin was like my best friend from like grade 8 till grade 10 or 11, when then a girl got in the way between us, and that kind of, we weren't such good friends anymore. But then you fast forward another probably not quite 15 years after that, and I'm working in doing an orientation at Magnum Energy in Bonneville, Alberta, and Justin's older brother and walks in and he's doing orientation, same place, same day, and all that. And, one of those small world things. And it was like, oh, fuck it, how's it going? And, I started catching up. And John and I were better friends than Justin and I ever were. And that he's the kind of guy that I've quit jobs to go work for him. And he's also quit jobs to come work for me, to come firefighting and shit like that, and swing chainsaw, actually. So it's kind of interesting. And then talking to her, and she was saying she hadn't talked to Justin, her own son, in like years at this point. So I'm like, see, it's okay. I don't talk to him either. He's well, just not someone I feel the need to talk to for
But it's funny how, like,
10 years.
and meeting people you haven't seen in a long time. I had to run to the grocery store, and I just zipped in on the bike quick and wanted to grab a couple things. Bumped into, like, I think 3 different people from way back in the day.
Yep.
Not way back in the day, but good, like a friend of mine I'd been like super close with for a while, but haven't been. Yeah, good old grocery store visits.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. When I was there at the Overweighty here on the Hard Highway, this is a couple months ago now, I think. Me and Ash go in there, and there's another, like, the guy that works there. He's like, hey, you guys find everything you need, like being super helpful and stuff like that. And I'm like, you look familiar. What's your name? Like, Josh. Say his last name. He's like, yeah. And it's like, holy shit, dude. Like, hey, this is a guy that it probably has been 20 years since I've seen him. And like, it was just, and then you sit there talking in the Overweighty grocery store for probably 15 minutes after that, playing catch up. Like, friggin' dude's still out there being a super positive influence up at the skate park here at up on the Hard Highway, right? 40 years old or so, still skating, trying to trying to be the good influence and, like, help keep the park clean and stuff like that. I guess there used to be quite a problem with, like, needles and stuff like that up there. And then he started kind of being proactive, and now it sounds like he even got, like, basically anyone that actually uses the skate park kind of being proactively policing it and, going out of their way to keep it clean now and all that stuff, that's good. Nobody wants to see that kind of anywhere. Cheers, Red. Cheers, J5.
Hoolie's comment there, the grocery stores are a good place to meet single women. Ooh, baby. It's funny. That's not the first time I've heard that.
Cheers, Midwest Outlaw.
That's a good idea for
yeah, I've heard that as well, but my problem is I'm too fucking shy to just strike up a random conversation with a stranger. And especially if she's like someone that I might be attracted to, because I feel like my problem in life is that I'm not good at small talk. It's like, once you get past, how about the weather? I don't know what the fuck to say. And so I'm really likely to say something stupid, which has worked in my favor before. I won't lie, because if you can make them laugh, that is a big, huge part of the freaking problem right there. Make them laugh. But if you say something overly stupid, then yeah, you just shut yourself down too. So.
Well, I've been down that path. Once I bought the stupid stuff in my day. Yep.
You know what the best pickup line I ever saw was, and it actually worked? This chick comes up to me, and this is how it worked, because she did it to me, and she, like, licked her finger and, like, put it, like, wiped it on my shirt. She's like, how about we go back to my house and get you out of those wet clothes? I was like, oh, that's fuck, yep.
Yep.
I was convinced.
I was convinced. Light. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would work the other way around.
I don't think it would work if I tried that on anyone.
No, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know if it would work with the rules.
Might get slapped or something like that.
That'll work if you're already dating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe not an introductory line, but Shit.
Well, it's the legendary Kush is okay. It's not good. I wish I would have got the Mandarin cookies I was looking at. But it'll be okay because this is what we're just gonna pretty much turn into pre-rolls for the trip. And when I drop Ash off, she'll have a friggin' tube full of pre-rolls, and when I leave to go to the show, I'll have a tube full of pre-rolls, and that's what that'll be.
When you meet up, you'll have two. Oh.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Both be half empty, so you can combine them together to put another full one.
Yeah.
Red. Yeah. Means the flatters. Flatters, I just can't see it. I'll hear a story of someone's fucking half intelligent. You can tell one about it. Aliens on. I don't know. Start saying like, fuck, man. You can't be the only people floating around there on a fucking rock. I bet you we're the only dumb ones with fucking credit scores and shit, but
fuck.
you know,
Yeah.
everyone else is probably living an organic life. We're over here fucking arguing about, yeah. Bullshit.
Why an intelligent life doesn't want to fuck with us. They just kind of keep watching from afar. These idiots.
Nice because I've been taking my bike for a lot lately, like my motorcycle, going shopping. It's like to do my shopping and errands and stuff. So it's a good way to budget yourself. You can only fit so much in a backpack, right?
Yep.
Like there's a big rack of houseplants on sale, half price. I'm like, if I was in the pickup truck, I'd fucking take the whole thing. But I'm not, so.
It like in a couple of years, once you've added even more plants, and then they've had a chance to actually grow once you've repotted them a few times and stuff, your house is gonna like look like a jungle. You'll have like vines and plants and shit all over the place. It's gonna be awesome, but the house is gonna be a jungle. It's like Jumanji inside G-Bay's house.
That's the goal, is to have like just like clean air. Just be able to just chill and sit there and like have a leaf kicking it with you. It's funny. I see like the more I dive into it, I see people like that are selling, say for instance, I go on Marketplace and I'm looking at plants. You start to see patterns of either this person is making cuttings and selling them, or this motherfucker got too big. You tell it's like needs large foyer fucking. I see those plants like, God damn, I wish I could take it, but my house is so standard. It's got there's not one spot that has it tall enough. Open.
Yeah, that's what my parents need. My parents could grow a full-on tree in their place if they want. I'll bet you the roof is probably 25 feet from the floor. So they got a big, huge A-frame.
That'd be sweet. I don't know the names of them all, but like I like the tropical trees. I have 2 little palms right now, but they're not that big or anything, not too fancy. And I've got some a money tree, and so if I keep up on that, it'll get big. My peace lily will keep growing. I got a couple of them that if you keep up on them, they'll keep rocking around, man. So. Chad's fucking good. Wake up, be choked out by a houseplant. I seen those ones that you touch and they fold up. I was like, yeah, that's on the list.
Some tree plants, that would be cool. Like get some of that. Like the zombie plants that Fluff was playing with. I wonder if he still has those.
These ones look kind of cool because they almost look like a cannabis leaf, almost like kind of. They're 5, 7, or 7 bladed. I forget, but they had that shape from like a quick glance, looked like it. So kind of neat. Ooh.
Good. What do you figure? Then maybe
No, I forgot I ate them, Jay. That's why I'm scratching my head like a motherfucker, I guess, and I'm yawning and stuff. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, they're doing all right. I took one of fucking our friend's capsules there.
Okay.
0.24. Makes a little more sense now. Like why I'm like, why did I go downhill so quick there? I was fine. Now I'm like really tired and shit. Like what's happening? Well, I did do 6 fucking vapes in a row too. That didn't help the cause. Maybe 6 more too. Okay.
Have fun with it.
You still rocking your ball vape, or you're tucked away right now?
It's tucked in the car right now underneath the driver's seat. But I've got to get going so I can start packing and make sure the car's ready because 3 a.m. is going to come very early for me. So I'm going to have to get rolling here.
I got to do a little camping, packing too, right? So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I get it, brother.
Can't wait to hear about it. Are you going to be able to make it for Sunday, or are you going to be out there?
I will be out there.
Okay.
Oh, excuse
Great time.
Feeling good, but yeah, okay. There with that, folks. We'll gonna cut this short. I don't have any videos loaded, but we know what we'll do. We'll exit this on a dab frog. I'll get all packed up here. I think Caribou's just been smoking the joint the whole time, so.
Yeah, I got no dabs with me for this trip.
You're covered. You've been
got the joint going. Straight joints just because it's easier. Get out of the car, following up. Cheers, Agnes.
Hey, cheers. Yeah, that's what I was munching on those right there.
I'll be sure to say hi to Colt for EJ. Absolutely. Excited for that.
You're gonna hit the frog here, folks. Let's do it. Dab, pinkies up.
All right, peace out, everyone. We'll see you Sunday morning for another weekend day. It'll be a great time. And, yeah. Cheers.